Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage nestled at the edge of an enchanted forest, lived a very special hen named Cinderella. Now, Cinderella wasn't your ordinary hen. She had feathers as white as freshly fallen snow and a heart full of dreams. But alas, her stepmother and her stepsisters, who were quite the grumpy guinea fowl, made her do all the chores. From sunup to sundown, it was Cinderella, peck up these spilled seeds, and Cinderella, preen our feathers. One day, a royal invitation arrived at the cottage. The handsome rooster prince was throwing a grand barnyard ball, and every creature in the kingdom was invited. The guinea fowl stepsisters were beside themselves with excitement, squawking about what they would wear. Cinderella longed to go, but they just laughed. "You, at the ball? Don't be ridiculous, you're covered in dust," and with a flick of their tail feathers, they left for the party. Leaving Cinderella all alone, tears welled up in Cinderella's eyes. Suddenly, a charming fox with a twinkle in his eye and a waistcoat made of leaves appeared. "Don't cry, little hen," he said with a sly grin. "I'm your fairy fox father." With a swish of his bushy tail, he turned a pumpkin into a magnificent wheelbarrow, for little mice into sturdy badgers to pull it, and Cinderella's dusty feathers into a gown of shimmering moonlight. "Just one thing," he warned. "Be home by the first crow of the rooster at dawn, or the magic will vanish." Cinderella arrived at the ball and everyone was captivated. The rooster prince himself couldn't take his eyes off her. They danced all night, twirling and waltzing under the barn rafters. Time flew by, and just as the first hint of morning light appeared, Cinderella remembered the fox's warning. She dashed away, but in her haste, one of her tiny glass slippers, which was actually a very shiny and well-polished acorn cap, fell off. The next day, the prince declared he would marry whichever creature the acorn cap fit. Every hen and duck in the land tried it on, but their feet were too big. Finally, he arrived at Cinderella's cottage. The stepsisters tried to squeeze their big feet in, but it was no use. Then Cinderella shyly presented her foot. The acorn cap fit perfectly. The prince was overjoyed. Cinderella and the rooster prince were married, and the fairy fox father was the guest of honor, enjoying the best seat and all the corn he could eat, and they all lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for watching our little story. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fun tales. We'll see you next time.